Alright, gather around kitties, it's time for another theory video, and I know it hasn't quite been a month yet, but I just wanted to bring it to you guys early because I love you so much. Also, I need more YouTube revenue because luxury cars aren't cheap, it turns out. Anyways, you guys pretty much just blew your caskets when I even hinted at the fact there might be another princess. And you also got really mad because I made some jokes about your favorite butter-thighed horse, I guess. But there is one magical girl that seems to be an exception to this rule of no more princesses, let them eat cake mentality. Sunset Shimmer. Now, I think she's just seems to have garnered the respect of the fandom either because she has huge tits, or because she's waifu, or because she's naturally evolved and earned her wings, but it's really hard for you to say that she's not put up as some sort of Alicorn that she's not propped up to look like some sort of Alicorn after the events of Friendship Games. It seems that the general consensus of the fandom is that Sunset Shimmer is that Earth's Twilight, even though there is a Twilight on that Earth. Now, what I mean by that is that before the events of Friendship Games, mainly the Rainbow Rocks movie, seeing as how she was the villain in the first movie, she seems to replace Twilight as the element of magic, and they seem to do the whole Rainbow Ex Machina thing. Except it turns into a giant realistic horse that then vomits rainbows onto the people. And it doesn't exactly kill them, but break the pendants. But then again, the rainbow in the actual show wasn't consistent because it just straight up murdered Sombra. Just kind of gloss over that they killed Sombra. But I think it's pretty apparent that she is the element of magic. They activated whatever it is in that world, the harmony. Now fast forward a whole 2 months or 20 years because the Equestria Girls timeline is completely fucked. Sunset Shimmer is now pretty much accepted by the school, at least for the most part. And so they're having a whole competition of the Friendship Games, but there's a lot of competition for something that's supposed to be friendly and friendship and rainbows and magic and gay lesbian horses. And that Earth's Twilight actually appears and she goes all rampage mode, stealing the magic from everyone in what only could be described as a birth control pill case, after which she turns completely evil. It really sounds like the plot to the first one where she's turning evil to destroy the school and etc., and she becomes Nightmare Twilight. That's really unique and original. And then Sunset does the same thing and she becomes whatever it is that they're calling her. See, here's the problem though. The reason why people say she's an Alicorn is because, look, wings and a horn, right? Well, Twilight also has wings and a horn, but the counter argument to that is the fact that Twilight actually is an Alicorn. But this Earth's Twilight hasn't earned her wings or horn yet. The thing that seems to be the reason why they have that evolved form, why they digi-evolved, was because they had a lot of magical energy. They had pretty much all of the elements inside of them. You see, after they gave the main 6 30 minutes to recharge in the glass of orange juice, they were able to redistribute that power willingly to Sunset Shimmer, who used the same device, and then simply used it on herself as well. So it's not exactly that she's an Alicorn, but that she's supercharged. In fact, this is more comparable to, and I know I'm sorry for having to bring this up, but rainbow power. Yeah, that ghastly look. Okay, if I'm honest though, I actually didn't mind Rainbow Power's look, but I know the fandom hates it, and since I'm a YouTuber, I can't have my own opinions, so I'm just gonna say that it sucks anyway. So that ghastly, horrible design that I do not like in the least bit is more comparable to what her super mode is. Pretty much she went Super Saiyan 3, she went Broly, etc, etc, reference, 4chan, lol, so random. So is she an Alicorn? It's a definite maybe, possibly, probably not though. I mean, if you look at it, they could sell toys of her as an Alicorn, but how many toys could they sell if they gave her more Super Saiyan versions than what they have in Dragon Ball GT? Of course, that's just my theory. Let me know what you guys think down below. As always, leave a like, because they are super important, and I totally base my entire existence on how many likes they get on the video. I'm sure a lot of you guys are already patronizing me in the comments, so why don't you go and consider patronizing me on patreon.com, links down in the description or on screen if I'm not lazy, which I probably am. And be sure to look lookout for more videos. Subscribe to join the herd today if you're not already part of it. And I do want to give a shout out to my current patrons. Their links will be down in the description and all that jazz for their appropriate tiers. And peace to them out, guys.